Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. It's World of Warcraft Classic, and we're on Shifter. This is our Tauren Druid.
Greetings.
We're at the legendary crossroads right here, which is located in the Barrens. This episode, I'm going to buff up a dude or two. This episode, we are going to Moonglade. Yeah, we've got this quest here. Use the spell Teleport to travel to Moonglade. That Glade, even. We got to Okay. It's not my day for reading. We're going to speak to Dendrite. Yes, we are. Here we are. Get a little thumbnail here. A little picture. Is it picturesque? It's not the best, but it'll work. Hope you guys and gals are doing well today. Here he is. Mr. Starblaze.
I am listening.
Greetings, Druid. You are welcome in Nighthaven, as well as all of our Moonglade. The Cenarian Circle welcomes all beings who respect the authority and command of nature. While you are here, please be sure to preserve the balance in all things. Disturbances are not welcome here, and our wardens are trained to cease all hostilities without question.
Go in peace.
And so it begins, Father Cenarius. And so it begins, yes. Dendrite makes a quick and visible gesture in the air above him. A slight aura of power falls over him. The first perspective of nature you must adapt to is that of the bear. I will put you on the path to understanding this aspect of Druid life, but it is you that must embrace it and propagate it, now and forever.
Good luck, friends.
In the northwest part of Moonglade resides the home of a wise and noble being we call the Great Bear Spirit. For all Druids, it has served as a tutor and mentor and the first true natural understanding of the bear. All Druids at one point seek the Spirit's wisdom, and you shall be no exception. Go to the Great Bear Spirit now and learn what it will teach you. When it is satisfied with you, return to me here in Nighthaven. We will then see if you have truly taken account of the lessons it teaches.
Farewell.
Fairly well, my friend. We'll do it. Let's take ourselves a journey here. Make sure I know where I'm going. Yes. Yes. Up this way. I see some spirit residue. Look at this beast. Literally a beast. Turn around for me or just show me that big old booty. Alrighty. The bear spirit looks upon you with a calm and peaceful glaze. You hear a voice speak to you as though it was coming from the bear, but the creature makes no indication that it is speaking. Greetings, my young friend. If you have come to me seeking guidance, then perhaps I can help you find what you seek. What do you represent, spirit? I represent the strength which bolsters you as a young druid. You have come to me to learn this strength, young one, and I will teach you this. I will teach you all that is the spirit bear, provided you will listen and understand. In order to know what it means to draw upon my spirit, you need to understand the importance of the strength of the body, as well as the strength of the heart. I seek to understand the importance of the strength of the body. Strength of the body is the power and swiftness of action. You must keep yourself fit at all times, both physically and mentally. The bear's girth highlights its strength as its ferocious foe in combat. The bear's girth also, however, there's no also in there, belies its light agility and sharp mind. These are surprises you will use to your advantage even. You must rely on the strength of the bear's body in order to master the way of the claw. While seek to understand the importance of strength of the heart. Strength of the heart is what gives you the resolve to take action. Action that is rooted in talents that are pure and forthright. To keep the balance is not to be complacent or banal. You must show resolve for that which you believe in, and you must be willing to fight for it. The mother bear shows endless conviction in protecting her young, as does an elder bear protecting his den. It is this resolve, this strength of heart, which you must come to know if you are to master the way of the claw. I've heard your damn words, great bear spirit, and I understand. I now seek your blessings to fully learn the way of the claw.
Well done.
You boys didn't know Shifter was from the south, did you? Okay. I don't know. Sometimes it comes out in him. You know, he tries to hide. It's not that he's not proud of where he comes from, but... Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going inside the mind of Shifter here. He's from the Southern clan, this Tauren here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys knew, you know. The Druid, the Taurens from the south, you know. What about him, Eric? I don't know. You have to forgive me. I've had a hell of a week. Writhing in pain. All kinds of antibiotics. Barely sleeping. Stressed out of my mind. I'm just trying to keep my shit together and just try to relax and have fun. Alrighty. Okay, dude.
What brings you here?
The great bear spirit.
Del Nadris.
Dendrite makes another invisible gesture in the air above him as you approach. Well, I didn't see him do anything there. Another aura of power comes over him, and he smiles ever so slightly. I sense wisdom in you, young one, that was not present when we first met. You gaze upon me with strength and knowing intent. Though this intent is Yachtnet... it's Yachtnet focused. You will learn to focus your strength and adopt the nature of the bear into your work.
May the stars guide you.
Back to Thunder Bluff. The time has come for us to part ways, young one, as the application of your lessons take you back to whom that sent you to me. Though the Tauren are thought to be young in the ways of Cineris, Torque Rune Totem walks with much balance in the presence of nature. Listen to his instructions, and you soon will complete your first lessons in your role as a protector of balance. Go now, young one. We shall meet again.
Del Nadris.
Del Nadris, brother. Alrighty. Well, the way back for us, we are a druid, which means we have special access to the flight point over here. Umber, Dargon. I wonder why there's a human here. It's part of the Cenarian Circle. I guess that's why. Oh, what is this? We have a troll here. So... yeah, wait, no, here. This is Brunthan Plainswind. He's a Thunder Bluff Flight Master. So I could take this.
What brings you here?
Which I will.
Go in.
I will, because the hearth, oh my gosh, that's I forgot how long of a fly that was. That's not terrible, but I don't know why my thing isn't working here. my flight timer. I could have just used the Hearthstone to get back to the Crossroads and fly to Thunder Bluff. Kind of wish I'd done that because there's a quest in Crossroads, I think, to pick up a bundle of hides and take them to Thunder Bluff, but it's okay. It's alrighty. Some elite trolls here. Weird little area in there. It's basically the entrance of Black Fathom Deeps. It's exactly what it looks like right there. Just reuse the asset. We got a night elf down there jumping around. This is Dark Shore. And there is Teldrassil, the great tree. Darnassus is up here. It's a pretty decent questing zone. That's okay. This gets wrecked in Cataclysm. Actually see it in part of the cinematic. The dock gets wrecked here. And I love the first 4 cinematics. They're just incredible. Really good. If I had to choose from the 4, which is, you know, the original classic cinematic for the game, the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, or Cataclysm, I mean, it's real hard to beat the classic trailer. It's just so well done. It holds up today still. But when I saw the Burning Crusade trailer with Illidan in that voice, "You are not prepared," I literally got chills. It gave me chills. That's how big of a nerd that I am. And, you know, at that point, I had been playing the game anyway since December 2004. I was, like, so hooked on it. I mean, addicted. So when I saw that trailer, I remember literally getting chills. Lich King, I mean, that's really fucking good too, right? And my least favorite is probably Cataclysm, but even saying it's my least favorite, I love it. I think it's a good one. Just from the watching the destruction of Deathwing and how the end he flies through, he lands on the 2 pillars of Stormwind. You know, kind of awesome. Just cruising on our creepy wyvern with no eyeballs, I guess. Keeps his eyes closed. Maybe they're open. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's disturbing. Let's see. When does this come out for you guys? I think this comes out on Tuesday the 27th, which is the day that I will be going to speak to a different doctor about setting up my appointment for colonoscopy to either confirm or rule out colon cancer. Right now, I They think I have a very severe case of diverticulitis. It's an inflammation of the colon, all the way up the left side of my abdomen area. I had to like look up, you obviously have your large and small intestines, and you have your colon that kind of comes up and around it. This is my 5th day of when I first got symptoms. For me, today is Friday the 23rd. Got a little bit of, I got really ahead in this series even before I went on my trip to Hawaii, so it's been a while, but I was fortunate I got a little bit ahead because I was able to release some videos while I was in too much pain to actually record. The pain today is tolerable. It's there. It just hasn't gone away yet. I'm on some heavy-duty antibiotics, 2 different antibiotics I take almost around the clock. One of these antibiotics is used to treat the fucking plague. I think. Ciprofloxacin. And the other one is called, these words are just insane. Metronidazole or something like that. I don't know. The Metro thing I have to take every 8 hours, so I take it at 6 a.m., 2 p.m., 10 p.m., then back to 6 a.m., 2 p.m., 10 p.m. The Cipro thing I take 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., 12 hours apart. It's been it's been rough knowing that not knowing exactly what's wrong, and nobody wants to be told that they may have cancer. That is you try to imagine what that's like, but I'm just trying to keep my head straight, not dwell on it too much, which is very difficult for me to do. I tend to dwell on negative things, and that's a pretty big one, But I let it go for almost a day and a half, 2 days. The pain was so intense. If I had maybe, because we're also thinking because I let it go so long that it just got worse, and that's why it's that whole left side of my colon there. I don't know. Let's actually change the subject because I'm exhausted from it. Anyway, here we are. Thunder Bluff. Maybe I've edited all of that out, and we are just coming back to Thunder Bluff, and you guys didn't hear any of that. All right, we're going back here. What is this quest over here? Oh, we may as well grab that. Let's go grab this quest. Can I land on that? Can. We'll go grab this quest first, and then we'll head to Elder Rise. Oh, that's the Horde Cloth Master there. This is actually down here in the cavern. This quest sends us to Silverpine. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I buff you, you buff me. Whoops. Oh, she's right here. This is Clarice.
I haven't got all day.
Filthy scum leaves me for his damn crusade because the light is more important thing. The most we have against the threats of a good reading. Well, what about his children? What about me? Night after night, I sat patiently waiting for him, always second to his blasted duty. Well, witness what justice brings you, Shifter. He's dead, and I'm bearing the very thing he was trying to stop. Take this piece of junk and put it on his tomb at the sepulchre. I want nothing to do with it anymore, or him.
Do not seek death.
I want to consider some weed gummies or something. I don't know. About a 9 on the tension scale there, Clarice. She makes it sound like her husband was a paladin. I don't really know much lore of the game. I'm like that about things. I can really enjoy something and not need to know everything about it. There are other things though that are, you know, that I do need to know. Details. Just I guess it just depends on what's interesting to me. I've got some lore Warcraft books. These are like big illustrated books. They're super, super nice. I've got a couple of them over there. I started to read. I read about half of one. But I generally am reading like one or two, like 2 books at a time. I'll sometimes do this. I'm not sure why, but I do. Anyway, I ended up getting way into the other one and just kind of never went back to it. I just picked up this new book. Oh my God, it's so good. I've already read half of it. I read half of it in one night while I was writhing in pain. It's by Alex... Oh, I can't remember his last name. I think it's called The Man Made of Smoke or something like that. It's a great book. Here's Turek.
Well met. We shall meet again.
Welcome back, Shifter. I sense that your first meeting with the Great Bear Spirit is the same as it is with all druids when they first start down the path of the Claw. A little bewildering, but very intense. I know it was that way with me. The Great Bear Spirit has been a part of Azeroth as long as Azeroth has existed. We Taurens listen closely to such spirits even, and we all prosper from its purpose. Now the time has come. Now the time has now come for your first test of this purpose. That is not a good sentence to use now twice like that. Listen closely.
Go in peace.
On land west of Taraho, in the Barrens, just before it turns into Mulgore, lies a moonkin stone. The moonkin are special beasts, not native to these parts. Lunaclaw, the stone's defender, will face you when Cenarian lunar dust is applied to it. Lunaclaw possesses within it a strength that you must use on one of the claws. Sorry, guys. It's just not working, the reading. You've earned the right to use this Cenarian lunar dust. Now, show me that you've earned the right to possess the strength of body and the strength of heart needed as Druid.
Be careful.
Okay, so we get this. Now, these are actually 2 quest items here. Let's put this down here. Let me put this over here. Why do I have this here? Oh, that's a down rank of a spell. Yeah, I need that. Okay, so what we're going to do here... Wait, oh my gosh, please tell me I got this. I don't think I got the... We came through here, right? Did I grab that flight point? We're going to see, because if I can fly to Camp Taraho, it's what we need to do is just to the north of the flight point. Let's see if I grabbed it. It's a good chance I did not. It wouldn't be the first time.
Hail.
I did not grab it.
Farewell.
All right. Well, that means we're going to run across Mulgore here. That's okay. It's going to be kind of a chill little episode here, I suppose. Let's see. Wait, what? Bundle of hides? Oh, right. Yeah, I got to use the Windmaster for that. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Let me get my stuff together here. What am I doing? I'm going to drop tailoring. I've made some bags here. These aren't like 8-slot bags or whatever. This vendor's 13 copper a piece. It's actually better to make this and sell it. So let me do this really quick. I'm going to create all of these. We'll vendor them. I'm going to pick up leatherworking. Leatherworkers can make a Kodo hide bag, but I've got bags here now. I also have an extra one here, which we're going to put in the bank.
How may I aid you?
Just save the leather there. I don't need this stuff anymore. Strider meat. Leather scraps goes in there. This health pot, I mean, I guess I'll keep it because I don't have any other ones right now, but probably end up selling that. This bag, I was just going to put in the bank for right now. Okay. Don't know if it's worth hanging on to these two things. I've got 1 strength. 2 agility is better for us as a druid. Well, once we're in feral, right?
Go in peace.
Let me see if I can spend 10 silver here. See if this guy can train maces here. I bet it's Undercity.
Well met.
Oh, give me that.
Ancestors watch over you.
We're going to chuck that on right now. I'll sell that. I'm going to get rid of the sword. No sense of hanging on to it. This is all quest item stuff. Okay.
Well met.
Well met. You can have that, that, and that. And you can have strider meat.
Farewell.
All right. I'm going to drop tailoring. Get rid of tailoring. And let's go talk to the leather worker. I think it's right up here on this first tier, whatever these are called. And then we will head on out. There's the Skinner. Where's my leather worker at? Journeyman. Here we go.
Hail.
Hello, my friend. There we are.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
So once you get a new skill, if you go into your spellbook's abilities, to your general tab, you'll have the ability there. All right. So we should be able to turn all of the scraps. And leatherworking is pretty damn good for us to self-found. Because the gear we make we can actually wear. And it's not too bad. Because we are 100% reliant on quest rewards or random drops off of mobs, at least until we start running dungeons, which actually isn't that far away. But still. All right, let's do this. I kind of wish you could do some of the stuff while you were traveling. Some of your professions, whether you're on the bird, you know, flight path, or even like auto just running. It would be kind of cool to... Maybe they could have done a thing where if it's green, like it's easy to do for you and you don't need to concentrate. I'm RPing here, right? And you could do it. If it's orange, you can't do it. If it's yellow, I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing shit out there, but... Yeah, I would like to get a... I mean, I don't have to have a full set of greens, but I wouldn't mind...
Be careful.
A few more here before we jump into Ragefire Chasm. We're going to go as DPS here. I mean, I could try to tank as well, but if I'm tanking, then I think I would feel better with some green stamina gear. Because as a bear tank, this early level, do I even have a taunt this early? I don't know that I do. I'm not sure. I am Druid and Shaman are things I'm least familiar with. All right. Are any of these things upgrades for us? I don't think that they are. No, that's not. It is an upgrade, but not much. Okay. Well,
What brings you here?
we may as well spend some time doing this, I guess.
Goodbye.
Wish I hadn't sold that coarse thread. I forgot you need it with leather working. Yeah, I guess this will just be a primarily profession episode here. We are going to make our way back to Tarajo. I'll grab the flight point, and we will do that bear form quest.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Alrighty. Where's the...
Walk with the Earth Mother. Ah, I have just the thing for you.
I'm going to need some coarse thread here. Get 20 of these. Yeah, wish I hadn't sold that stuff. All right. Well, I look for stuff where it's 1 for 1, but I don't actually know if that's the best. Making this doesn't use any coarse thread. So what I'm going to do here is I just make it until something turns yellow. We're going to have a ton of light leather. And if I end up using it all, we can obviously easily farm some more. I don't remember which version of the game, but your professions would also grant you, as you leveled them up, you would get these little perks from them. Like a little stamina perk or something like that. So it just turned yellow.
Ancestors
so
watch over you.
if I check back here,
Looking for something special?
whoops.
Be careful.
If I check back, I should have something new to learn.
Greetings.
Yeah. It's a little bit of an upgrade. I don't really care too much. I do wish it would show you what is used. So I Probably because I'm self-found and I don't have a lot of money to play with, I'm actually going to open up a guide really quick. Hold on. Open this up here. It tells you the quickest way to level. And I don't want to waste money purchasing. Like, this is a silver for me to purchase. And obviously, I don't need either one of those. So I want the most efficient way to level until I start making greens. So it says, okay, levels 1 through 30, we're making light leather from ruined leather scraps. From 30 to 45, we're going to make light armor kits. So let's continue to 45 here. And then from 45 to 55, we're going to make cured light hide, which requires salt. But I'll make any greens that we get. So I don't like making yellows because, as you can see, it doesn't always give you a point. You're guaranteed points down here if it's orange. There's cured light hide. Wonder why it wouldn't have me switch over, but I guess they've done the most efficient leveling here, so I think it's best to follow the guide. I normally don't do stuff like this, but again, we're self-found, so every little bit of money is going to count for us. So I don't want to waste, 3 silver here if I don't really need to buy this stuff. All right, 5 more points here. Yeah, this is it just feels like kind of a waste. Not getting the points. All right, 1 more point. Hopefully it turns over here. There we go. All right, cured light hide. And I'm also going to need the embossed leather gloves. But is this an upgrade? No. It's not. All right, no worries. All right, so we're going to need, let me check this stuff here. So we're going to make this. So this is where, what do I need for that? 55? Oh, I don't have light hide yet, so I'm not going to be able to follow this to a T, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's pick, I'm looking for stuff that gives me like a 1-for-1 or close to it. Let's do, I can also check to see which one sells for more. So I can vendor that for 34. 29, that's a little bit of an upgrade, but it's not. 40. All right, we're going to make this. It sells for 40. And what I'm going to try to get here, I have to get 10 points. Probably better off making this then. Let's just do that. 29. Let's do this one. See if I can get 10 points out of this. Going to be plenty of opportunity to get more light leather in the Barrens. We're going to be there for a while. Buy some more coarse thread. Should be able to get 5 points out of this, I'm hoping. We'll vendor all this other stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Perfect. Okay. We want these boots, right? Yeah. I mean, it's better than nothing. train that up. That's a nice little upgrade there too, but we need 75. All right, we'll make that. We can make 1, which is perfect. Chuck those on right away. All right, that's it for now.
Winds be at your back.
Let's go sell.
Well met.
Make some of our money back. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to sell that stack of light leather. You can buy back down here if you sell something. However, if you log out, I think you don't get it back. I don't need this many light leather kits, though, so I'm just going to sell 2 of those. All right. We can use these on chest, legs, hands, or feet there. Let's go ahead and buy 20 more coarse thread, though, just so we have it.
Go in peace.
Alrighty. Yeah, we got some pants. Or boots, rather. Not the best, but... Need to get ourselves some bracers, better cloak, some gloves, and a belt. Decent little two-handed mace. We have no skill with the two-handed mace right now. 1 of 65. Oh my god, can I make this? Yeah. Alright, let's make this run again. Since I'm absent-minded. That's where the Darkmoon Fair rolls into town. Let's do this. Let's turn on my Nova world buffs here. Where are they at? Reload. And I'll be able to tell when the Darkmoon Fair is coming into town. Takes it a second to populate, I think. But if we open this... no. Open this... Oh, I missed it. 16 days, 17 hours. I missed it. It was, I guess it happened while I've been writhing in pain. We can get world buffs on this character, though, so we could try to, might get lucky. I think you can get them Ogremore and Crossroads. I've pulled here. Just going to try to run away. Like how I'm taking damage without being attacked. Turn the ground clutter up here. Looks a little better. Oh, I thought it was a player over there. It's a dwarf. A dwarf. Get in trouble trying to take a thumbnail. Great shot there. Thunder Bluff is a cool looking city. Let's see, level 13. Ridgefire Chasm is 13 to 18. Be a little bit careful here. Just don't want to pull too many things. You like that War Stomp? It's not a whole lot of gear in there. It's you really run that for experience. There's a couple of little things in there. We can check to see if there's any leather in there for us. Every time. It's going to happen every time. You have got a good mark? You do have a good mark. Well, it's rank 2. I hate the decision they made with the volume. There's no slider. It's 0, 5%, 10%. Like there's no... Somewhere in between 5 and 10% would be perfect volume for recording for me. But they didn't elect to do that. I don't know why. Like right now I can barely hear it. It's louder for you guys. 10% volume sounds good to me, but I know it's louder for you guys. I've tried to adjust it in OBS several times. I've kind of just like given up on it. It's interesting, this little, you guys see this little right here, this crack they put in the character frame? Oh, there's like one here too. It's kind of, it's an interesting choice they made. Just like rough up the texture a little bit on this bar. It's just a little thing, but I remember noticing that years ago. I was just auto running like this, just kind of looking at the UI. Anyway, this is where we're heading. Now we do have to fight this the spirit here. Jesus, I gotta watch out there too. I could easily pull that because of my level. All right, we're all buffed up. I'm gonna use this. Get out of melee range here. I should have probably already done that. Got a chance to break her out. Resist isn't good. I have no skill in this, so that's... Oh, we got her. Alright. There's the Lunaclaw spirit. You have fought well, spirit. I ask you to grant me the strength of your body and the strength of your heart. You think we would fight a bear here?
Well done.
Alrighty. Now all you have to do is return to Moonglade, and we will get bear form. I think we got to talk to Dendrit, whatever his name is. Starblaze. Can I not really... So I can't jump over that. Yeah, when I came through here the first time, I was probably, narrating, talking about something, just ran right by the flight point. Don't make that mistake. It's not that big of a deal, but you'll save a little time.
peace, friend.
All right. Well, let's fly back to the crossroads.
Greetings. Farewell.
Not used the Hearthstone yet. I guess I should have just teleported back to Moonglade, but I want to come back to the crossroads because we have a quest. I think it's Thunder Bluff flight. Probably do that off camera, maybe. I'll have to come to this oasis here. Orky Dokie didn't make it. He missed an opportunity to put Orky Dorky right there. Shrine of the Fallen Warrior right there.
What do you need? Go with honor.
Why this isn't sticking? Oh, because I reset the interface.
Strength. Dabu.
Buy a Wind Rider to Thunder Bluff from the Wind Rider Master Devrick, and then bring the bundle of hides to a Hanu at Thunder Bluff.
For the Horde.
All right, that's something we can do. Right now, we're going to do this. Do a spinny move to the left. Oh, I got to go back to the bear. Sorry about that. Do I not need to be here? Did I just learn the spell? Oops. Oh, it is Thunder Bluff. Mother. Okay. All right. I thought I, like, for sure had to come back here. There's no CD on the Moonglade thing, so we'll teleport back to Crossroads. Guess we'll make it a full hour here, because I got to fly to Thunder Bluff. Wish I'd read that. Let's pick this up. I think the second part of this is also go to Thunder Bluff.
That better be good.
That's Ratchet.
Beware the living. Our time will come.
It's not yet.
Zug.
Okay, back to Thunder
Go
Bluff.
forth.
Get this this mace leveled up here. I wish they had done it differently. The weapon leveling in this game is, I think, complete garbage. It's trash. If you can use a two-handed mace, you should know how to use a regular one-handed mace, vice versa. I wish what they should have done would have been just a little less punishing, especially at end level. If you have to level up a weapon, it's just ridiculous. But so you've got one-handed, two-handed weapons, right? So say you're using a one-handed mace like we've been doing. We're 56 of 65. Maybe every other point you also level up two-handed maces, right? Wouldn't that make sense to you guys? Makes sense to me. But I'm just forever. That's one thing about Classic. That's like one of the only things that I think is complete garbage, is how they did the weapon leveling. It just doesn't make any sense. There must have been other systems they were thinking about. Because there's still a hit and a miss, too. You know, there's the chance. You have hit chance and all that. The mob rolls dice as well. Dodge. Whatever, parry. Orc warrior down there. Leveling up. Boy, my energy is about sapped here. So it's been a long week. We'll get this done, and I'm gonna probably have to take a little rest here. It's always such a cool shot coming into Thunder Bluff, especially if it's like around twilight, the sun is setting, or just coming up or whatever. It's gorgeous. All right. Let's head back to Elder Rise here. Rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer there. Might help us out quite a bit if we decide to tank a couple of dungeons or whatever. DPS is way more chill. But I'm interested in moonkin, or boomkin form, rather. Don't think I've ever played boomkin.
What brings you here?
Alrighty, you have finally taken your large step into a much larger world, Shifter. I sense the teaching of the great beer spirit within you. And I sense that you have received the strength that Lunaclaw possessed. There are no further obstacles in your way. Let me now teach you what it means to be a druid of the claw.
Be careful.
Bam! Bear form. There it is. So we learned a new spell for cat form, which is thrash. We have bear form shapeshift. Then we have growl, which is a taunt. Okay, good. And then we have maul. Now, here's a bear form. Right here. Oh, it's on the bar. So if I use this, it's going to switch. Yeah, it changes that, which that's fine, I guess. So what I'm going to do down here, that's pretty much all I have. We're going to be growling. Oh, no, I don't. I've got this. Oh, that's just an attack. I see. All right. So tanking, we're just going to be white-shotting. I'm going to be taunting, and we'll use maul when it's up. Increases my next attack by 18. And as far as bear form goes, we generate rage. I think cat form, we will use energy, I believe is the way that works. Let's go get a little thumbnail here of the bear. Think about that. It's kind of an unusual spot. It's not too bad. See if I can get them when they turn their head side to side. They never seem to do it when you want them to. Bear form, pretty cool looking, though. Come on, do your thing, man. They never do the animation when you're trying to get a thumbnail. There he goes. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit today. Appreciate it. Take care. Shifter and I will catch you in the next episode, and sometime in the next episode or two, we will be either tanking or DPSing Ragefire Chasm. See you guys later. Peace.